A healed mind changes everything without changing a thing. Transform your perception, transform your world. Imagine trying to clean a mirror by scrubbing the reflection instead of the surface. The world you see is that reflection, your thoughts projected outward, your mind painting everything in the colors of its own chaos or peace. An unhealed mind accomplishes nothing because it's trapped in this illusion, fighting shadows while ignoring the light within. Healing isn't about fixing the world. It's not about rearranging people, events, or circumstances to fit your idea of peace. As if you could fix the world, right? The world doesn't need fixing. The only thing that needs healing is the mind, because the mind is the source of everything. A healed mind changes everything without changing a thing. Let that sink in. This isn't just wisdom, it's liberation. The illusion of a broken world. When your mind is unhealed, it projects its sickness onto the world. It sees enemies where there are none. It adds its own pain to neutral events. It mistakes its own brokenness for the world's flaws. How can an unhealed mind accomplish anything when it's blinded by its own projections? It's like trying to clean a dirty window with muddy hands. Every swipe just spreads the mess. An unhealed mind creates from fear and pain. It builds walls instead of bridges, fights battles that don't exist, and searches for peace in all the wrong places. It's like planting seeds of thorns and wondering why your garden won't bloom. You can't fix a broken world with a broken mind. Healing. The real work. Healing begins when you stop trying to change the reflection and start polishing the mirror. Healing isn't about changing the event, it's about changing your perception of it. All events are neutral until your mind gives them meaning. A healed mind doesn't see enemies, problems, or chaos. It sees love even where others see pain. Here's the beauty of it. A healed mind changes everything without changing a thing. It doesn't rewrite the past or rearrange the present. It simply sees through the lens of love instead of fear, and when you see through love, the world transforms, not because it was broken, but because your perception was. Freedom through forgiveness. Unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to get sick. When you don't forgive, you're both the jailer and the inmate, locking yourself in a prison of your own making. Forgiveness isn't about letting others off the hook. It's about letting yourself off the hook. It's setting yourself free from the weight of what you thought happened. Forgiveness is for you, not them. It's about seeing that what you thought they did was just a projection of your own pain. A healed mind forgives, not because the world demands it, but because the mind no longer holds onto the chains of judgment and guilt. The world through a healed lens. What would happen if you stopped trying to fix the world and started healing your perception? Imagine looking at the same world, the same people, events and circumstances, but seeing them through the eyes of peace. Suddenly, the chaos fades, the enemies disappear. The world hasn't changed, but you have. And that changes everything. A healed mind isn't blind to the challenges of the world, it simply responds to them differently. Instead of reacting with fear or anger, it offers compassion. Instead of seeing problems, it sees opportunities to extend love. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. The room didn't change, but now you can see what was always there. The call to heal. An unhealed mind accomplishes nothing because it's stuck in the illusion of separateness, blaming the world for its own pain. Healing is the recognition that the world doesn't need fixing. You do. And once you heal, the reflection in the mirror becomes clear. You'll see the world for what it truly is. A canvas for love, a stage for peace, a reflection of the divine. A healed mind changes everything without changing a thing. That's the miracle. That's the truth. And that's the work. Are you ready to polish the mirror? Are you ready to change everything by changing nothing but the way you see?